Right, here we are. We're just doing our very first three-point turn. So they're learners on this rather than me at this moment in time. We've just gone down to get some water, and for some reason there's no water in the tank. So I'm just going to give you a little tour of where we're turning around. It's actually raining at this moment in time. See if I can hold on as I turn. There's Drew, David and Carol right down the bottom having a lesson. And we're getting blessed by the rain. It's only 4 miles an hour along the canal. It's been a really amazing experience. We're now at Avon Cliff, and just down there where those people are is a lovely pub. I think it's called the Cross Guns, who do a singing on a Tuesday night. They sing sea shanties, which is really lovely. There's a group of them that do it. That's been really nice. There's a little garden and tea room just there. Oops, we haven't investigated that. You wouldn't want to fall in this, I can tell you. It's really pea green because it's all man-made canals, so all sorts of things floated along. We fished out lots of plastic, and some of the things that are happening now are magnet fishing. And one guy said he'd uses a few magnets and he pulls out all sorts of things, Rolexes, jewellery. So we have now a magnet on board where we're going to have some magnetic fishing. Right, so I'll just go. Just need to hold on a minute. Don't want to end up in the water, that's for sure. So this is the first time we've had rain since I've been over here, which is about, I think I've been over 4 weeks now. It's been absolutely amazing. I've been up with my son and my daughter-in-law and 2 beautiful grandchildren, Holly and Evie, in Bourne End. Then I came down and caught up with my sister, who's just moved on the boat. They've only had it a few weeks. Oops. Just need to hang on a minute just as we turn round. We have a dragon here swinging around, just in case you wonder what that is. A bit scary, eh? Right, so we're doing a so here we go. So just over there where those people are walking now is where you get the water. A minute, where are we? Just there, right in front of them now, is where you get the water, and apparently it's empty, so that's amazing. So I'm not quite sure what happens now because we don't have any water, and I don't think we can go through the lock this evening to fill up with water, so yeah. There's the handsome David down the end with his thumbs up and his feather in his hat, captain of our ship. Drew, I've forgotten her second name, but she's a prize character along the. She does all bike repairs. And she writes poetry. She sells her wares on the canal.
Hey?
You coming up to say hello?
No.
No. So I've got it round this way, showing all the beautiful boats as we go by.
I'm going up the other end again.
Okay. So you can see how beautifully green everything is. 4 miles an hour. So I've been on the boat on and off. I've been up to Bristol to stay with my daughter, my son-in-law, and my 2 beautiful grandchildren there. And I've been on and off the trains, on and off the boats, and I've been on the constant go. All I can say is thank goodness for my stem cell nutrition. That has been such a godsend for me. I've got more energy than I know what to do with sometimes. We've been doing early morning walks. So there's an empty barge of some sort. This is very popular for people to cycle along and dog walking. So it's beautiful and relaxing and therapeutic. And there's a swan down the other end when we were parked down the other end through the lock. Taps on the window for food. Lots of little baby ducklings come and say hello, so which is lovely. Need to get some jumbo oats to feed them. Hi. Eh? No, not at all. All good fun.
Yeah.
So if you want a nice chilled relaxing holiday, something very different, come and get on a canal boat. It's amazing, and the people are so friendly. Everybody speaks to you. And when we go down the lock, actually go through the lock, I will do another video because that's something I've not experienced before, where you drop down and the water fills up. I think we might be doing that tomorrow morning to get water down that end, because we can't get it tonight apparently, because we can't moor down that end. So there's a nice little cafe, and they do a lovely coconut cappuccino, and they make all their own food there. And the cake is what you call cake, and the scones are what you call scones. Just must show you this beautiful view behind here. It's woodland. And take a look at this. We've seen plenty of squirrels, lots of ducks, 1 swan. I'm hoping that you might find a mate somewhere, see him going up and down on his own. I haven't seen any kingfisher yet, but David has. So how beautiful is this? Somebody told us about a fairy woodland, which we got so far, but I don't think we went the right way, so we're going to investigate that another day. Right, let's go around this side now. So you can see how slow the pace of life is here. So, and even if you wanted a relaxing time on a boat, canal boat, you can get them. You don't have to move anywhere. But if you get a prime spot like this, where you've got the cafe down one end, you've got a few pubs down that end. I've been to quite a few pubs since I've been over, which has been lovely. I do miss the English pubs. Hi, all right, yes. Say hello for the camera.
Hello. Sorry, incriminating, is it? How you doing?
And you've got high-speed trains just 100 yards away. Not sure if you can hear it with the engine running. And we've got more of the woodland. But I've noticed all the time that we've been here, I've only seen a few bees, a few flies. Insects are very rare, I have to say, which is sad really, but I suppose with all the spraying that gets done and people using chemicals, we're killing everything off. But there's usually all along the riverbank you've got flies and bees and all sorts, but there's a big lack of insects. Plenty of people, plenty of dogs. Somebody's little totem pole there. So I'm loving this experience of being on the canal. I think my daughter's coming up at the weekend or soon when the children break up from school. So we've had really quality time. I've had quality time with my sister. We've done lovely walks here and talks and explored the little town. Well worth a visit if you've not been to Bradford-on-Avon, it really is. And the canals and the waterways are so picturesque. And it seems to have stopped raining. So just see what the crew are doing down there. Beautiful reflections of the light. Some really beautiful ancient trees here. Absolutely magnificent. I don't think I'd like to eat any of the fish. Not that fish is a favourite of mine, but I wouldn't like to eat anything from out of here. Makes you wonder what lurks deep down here, eh? Makes you feel like you want to get a big rake and rake it all and get all the debris out, but you can only get the plastic out as it floats by. That's the main thing, if we can all get our get rid of these bits of plastic that we see everywhere. My daughter-in-law, my granddaughter Holly, their school motto is making the world a better place. So if we can all pick up any rubbish or any litter and make the world a better place, how awesome is that? Right. Brilliant. I can't turn it round, so
That's lovely.
I just doing a running commentary all the way along. It's been on 15 minutes now. It's flashing, so I don't know what that means, but I might just...
Well, we probably have to fill up with water